After the frost and the chickens, I don't exactly have the thriving garden I was hoping for.
Okay, I'm ready to go plant some trees.
Unfortunately, tomatoes and peppers are very sensitive to frost, and my chickens decided this was their new playground. First steps in figuring out what's worth saving: if the plants are mushy or completely wilted, they're likely done. But if there's still healthy growth, they can sometimes recover.
I've been alternating the mushroom compost with the native soil. I've got the hole almost filled up. So now I want to water this down really well, make sure that it settles a little bit, and then make sure and then check and see if I need to top it off with some more soil before I plant the tree.
Texas has been in a drought for quite some time, and I want to make sure that these trees get a good start. So I've watered the ground well, made sure that it was mixed in, and now I'll scrape the sides of the root ball to make sure that their roots are not growing in a circular pattern. You want to make sure that you don't cover the grafted area of the tree trunk when you're replanting it. Got the 2 pear and 2 of the apples planted. Still want to get a mulberry, a lemon, and probably a couple other different trees. So I may have to start another row. You can see the potatoes are coming up. And I will get to the rest of this as time allows. Get it back in shape. Finding the rows, then I'll just have to replant. Some of the squash plants that I planted before the frost are actually coming up. I want to replace the cucumbers. I've replaced the tomatoes. I noticed in some of them the roots weren't actually dead. We had very short stem of it that was still green. I've replaced the peppers, both the hot peppers and the mild peppers. And I'll see what I can plant down these middle rows today. These are some of the bush beans that we purchased a year ago at the co-op. I'm going to plant them in the second row. No, it's going to be the 4th row on the opposite side of the squash. For the second half of the row with the bush beans, I am planting purple hull peas. These are pink-eyed purple hull southern cow peas. This is another package from my friend at the church, and we'll see if those grow. My garden took a major hit after that late frost and the chicken invasion, but we're not giving up. I'm restoring my garden and replanting, and I hope that you will too. If you've ever dealt with frost damage or garden setbacks, tell me your solutions in the comments. Love to hear what you're working on in your garden. See you next time here on the Double N Farm.